Welcome to week 35, day 239. We're cooking up breakfast here. We are on the cusp of Sequoia National Forest, and we are ready to explore some giant trees. Already we have found some really cool ones. In the last video we showed the giant pine cones, and we are pretty stoked about the possibilities ahead of us. Of course it's raining, but common theme here. Hopefully we're getting it out of our system this morning as opposed to most days. Here we are at our first sequoia on the Trail of the Giants.
Hey Mom, will you come stand just a little bit?
A power in the forest. Can you feel yourselves growing and dividing in your growing layer?
Like, the camera just doesn't do it justice. But our children are going to climb inside the tree, and that squirrel's like, hey, this is my tree to hide in. Like, Emma, go stand at the end of that one. Yeah, just for perspective. I'd love to know the chainsaw they used to cut these up. Incredible. It was everything that an imagination longs for. Giant trees, big caverns, like instantaneously made forts and tree houses, and just places to explore and see.
Some big cows.
So today this road is about doing me in with all its curves. Can't see what's coming. You're curving around. It's kind of crazy.
All right, so here's our marginally contraband campsite. We had Site 96, and we got here and the gate was closed, and there are no park rangers to rectify the situation. So we kind of let ourselves in, and we're setting up a temporary camp for now until they figure it out. These shots are from the previous day as we set up, but I didn't want to leave them out because they just show how well the family all works together at each of the tasks as they put camp together, home for the night. Welcome to day 240 here at our Sequoia campground, making up egg wraps. The kids have been working on building a fort. It was a little damp and cool last night, but nothing we couldn't handle. So we're excited about a day to come. So this morning we're using wet wood because it's been raining and very humid, and I doubted whether they could get the fire going. Look at the fire masters. Excellent. And now our new campsite, 42. I don't know. Seems like a pretty sweet spot still. And here we are, embarking upon our quest to find the Sherman tree. Dad successfully parked as far away as possible from the tree, so we now have to walk a long ways. So here we are. Owen's gonna stay here until he's counted how many rings are on the tree.
And that means Hoa did it, so.
Playing in the trees.
Dad.
So we are on our way up to the top of Morrow Rock, and these steps are literally built into the side. You see it just drops off to nothing.
Or see nothing.
That man's just smiling away.
Hey, they're awesome experiences.
Can you see the cloud coming up over them
Wait.
as it comes off
I
one
want you
side?
to do a superhero move.
And as all things out here seem to be bigger and better, so are the forts that they're building out of the bark off of these trees. Endless imagination. Can it ever be a bad day when it ends with a campfire?
So, yesterday we built a fort and we made a roof on it this time. We put a door and a counter. And yesterday it rained and we figured out it is waterproof.
Simeon is being very optimistic about the whole thing, and as he calls it, we're rednecking it. Moving campsites.
And here we are, day 241, after our most recent move, again, to a cool new spot. This one has kind of like a cliff that drops off and some massive trees for the kids to build forts in. And we're kind of tucked away in the woods. Here is the first time Rebecca's ever had snow on her birthday.
Aww.
General Grant. So this is the widest tree. Here they go into the tunnel. Help each other out.
Mom, you have to come over.
Yeah, I don't think I can.
Well, then you definitely can't.
That's fine.
Do you want us?
You gotta use words like go.
Go.
Life isn't measured in the breaths you take, but in the moments that take your breath away.
Family, so she's like, oh, good job.
Come on!
So today me and Annalise found a puffball, I think it is. A puffball. And we're gonna roast it over the fire.
What is a puffball?
What?
A
What's
puffball is what?
A puffball is a type of mushroom.
There you go.
It grows and it's round. Eat it.
Flames away.
I actually kind of want to fry this thing.
Whittling out their marshmallow pokers. And getting our schoolwork done. Whoop whoop. Hey, it's Friday. That means tomorrow is Sabbath. Amid our many adventures, we did laundry, and the kids found a California bark scorpion. They're about as big as your pinky, and their sting's less than a bee. But it was a very unusual find, so it was just an exciting thing to find one more thing that's unusual.
This is Central California.
Here we are at Site 41, Calaveras Big Trees Park, and there are some massive pine trees. They're not necessarily sequoias, but this is a really neat campground, cool fireplace, and this is where the story of the Calaveras Jumping Frog from Mark Twain comes from. And we actually passed the cabin where he had a spot where he would write stories. So we're very excited to spend the night here, but we've been warned, don't leave any food out. Yogi's on the prowl. Well, today is shower day, and thankfully we were needing it. Our last campsite, while glorious, did not have showers. So, Owen, what do you think of shower day?
I think it's nice.
Yes,
From sitting at home with a lot of sleepy family.
Yeah, and preteen boys.
This is the big stump, and they've used augers to make it fall at one point. Hiking while it's starting to rain. We're looking at the big trees. That's the father and that's the mother and the son.
It's a fun seat for perspective. Getting corn on the counter, go. And the kids are in the log. And walking through, hopefully they will break on through to the other side. And here is our interview with Martha Stewart. She is fixing up a delectable and easy to do at home recipe of bagged soup, hot dogs, tomatoes, and stovetop stuffing. How do you do it, Martha? On top of all the other things that you pack into each day.
I don't know.
I'll say spoken like a true young Martha Stewart. Excellent.
So first you put the soup in, then you put the tomato sauce in, then you wait till it's done cooking. Then you pull it out and put the hot dogs in.
That sounds...
Once they're done cooking, you put the...
See, you just make everything look just so simple. Man, I don't know why I didn't think of it. Going on a bear hunt.
Going on a bear hunt.
Gonna catch a big one.
Gonna catch a big one.
I'm not afraid.
I'm not afraid.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Right, so if you look really carefully by the tree, the dark one, you can see the bear kind of peeking out around the tree. Do you guys see it? Oh my goodness. I think it might actually be injured. It appears like it's missing an eye. What a fun bridge here at the park and over a really fun stream. The kids are sampling manzitas. Oh, they just spit them out. So they're supposed to taste like green apples and maybe not so much. That's funny. They do have quite a bit of tannic acid in them. So this is really amazing. So California poppies. This is in the mustard family. This is a wild radish. Over there we have wild fennel. Here we are with a better view of the Golden Gate Bridge. We were up there just a minute ago, and we'd started out up here and then walked all the way out past the big block building. We're gonna go check out the seashore. And here we are along the California coast. It is really cool out here. Nice and foggy, everything you'd imagine it could be. It's very picturesque. And the falcons have been flying by and like screaming at each other. It's pretty cool. Woo! That's right. Oh yeah, living it up. At the it's a little cheery, huh? Yeah. Here we are at Stinson Beach, California. Enjoying the water and the waves, the scenery, mountains falling right into the ocean. Hey, go swim after a while, it's fun. Here are all the seals that are chilling out on the sandbar. Enjoy my high quality zoom photograph. Some of them, oh wonderful. Here we are at Samuel P. Taylor, Site 12, and we are camping amid the redwoods tonight. Tall, a little bit thinner, but they are very impressive. I love the shaggy bark going on. This is not an exaggeration. This is quite the hike. So here we are amid the coastal redwood, and they seem to grow a lot closer together and enjoy it. And the kids also have been growing closer together on their trip. Oh, it's so fitting. This one's kind of gnarly and cool. Like our trip is gnarly. Oh yeah. So we found what I think is a giant banana slug. And Annalise agreed to pick it up for $1.
I get 50
Look at it go. Oh, what?
Yeah,
So crazy.
Here.
All right, day 244, packed up and ready to go. We're leaving. Okay, so you can see the seals down here. They're right in here. And then it's gorgeous out. But we've been watching whales out here, like their blow spouts, like come up and like breathe. And you can sometimes hear the seals because they're going. It is absolutely amazing out here. Just the rolling hills and the flowers and the whales and the seals, just never ending and beautiful. And here we can see the fog rolling in. And here's some of the sea lions. And here they have a whale skull. We're visiting the lighthouse at Point Reyes. So again, here's out on the point. And then there's the lighthouse. And here we are on our quest to find elephant seals in the mist.
We have elephant seals and pelicans, and there we've seen river otters and harbor seal.
And here we are watching two of them duke it out because they're all mad at each other. They look like giant banana slugs. Okay, so sorry again, through the binoculars. Some chunkers. You can see that guy's pretty big out there.
You can see him, yeah.
There he is. So funny. Here we are at Donner Memorial Park, Donner Pass. I think it's the town's Truckee, but this, of course, is the place where the famous Donner Party got stuck. And on the way in, there was large amounts of snow. And here we are at the Donner Museum, learning a little bit about the history amid some artifacts and other such things. Watching a coyote walk through everyone's campground or campsites. There he goes. Well, good morning, day 245. We are here at our campsite. We all survived. We didn't eat each other. And we're heading off, hopefully, to Crater of the Moons today. We'll see how we do, heading through Utah and Montana and Idaho. Alright, we're in Nevada, not Utah yet, and it is very flat. Although there are some nifty mountains here on occasion, but on the whole, large flat spaces. Go! There are Mormon crickets everywhere. I guess technically they're a type of katydid, and I guess so many of them will come that they've like ruined towns and caused traffic accidents. And Annalise is kind of kicking them. Just got done going to the thrift store and getting some warmer clothes, and the rain's coming down. You can see the mountains disappearing into the storm. Woo! We are getting close to entering into Idaho. Some cool rock formations, but definitely some desert. Kind of cool. And here we are, heading off on our next adventure.
Being girly in the hot spring.
Visiting some hot springs today. Kids got to dip their feet in.
Very mild hot springs.
It's not super hot,
Lukewarm springs.
but still nice.
It's warm.
Is that one more to your liking?
Yes, I like this one a lot.
And we may not leave. I'm just kidding.
Here for a while.
Bye, Mom. Pick you up tomorrow. Bye. Bye, Mom. The rocks are
And here is our site at Crater of the Moons that Rebecca and the kids helped set up. And then I kind of helped anchor by running the tire over the strap for the front corner and tying it to the car and the tire. So it's a little windy out, but it is looking like it's going to be a fun evening.